Look at the burst by D.Wade. Nice finish. Beautiful feed to Wade, who scores his third basket of the second quarter.
People overlook the greatness of LeBron James passing.
Wade uses the Beasley screen. He got all the way in.
You know how smart he is. As he comes off, if both white shirts go to him, you see Dwyane Wade going to the basket. Nobody picks him up. They even run out of the way.
Nice move by Wade. Hits the reverse of a pretty baseline spin.
Steve Smith move right there. The opponent thought he was coming up back to the top of the key, went baseline with the move and did the reverse.
Wade on the other end. Different example there. Good job in transition for Brooklyn, unable to convert.
Wade in the paint. He's 13 of 15 from the field. That's incredible. This guy's a three-time champ and got the first one really on his own. Yeah, a solo act.
Wade took it away from Prince. Fresh shot clock. Nice pass. Bosh missed it. Wade hits it.
Boy, the Heat is scrambling at both ends of the court now, Eric. You see the energy.
7 unanswered points by Miami to tie the game. Here comes LeBron. Dwyane Wade.
Perfect pass from LeBron off the dribble. Good timeout by Ty Corbin.
Wade tries on Plumlee in school.
Left hand again. Plumlee tries to block it, but Wade puts his body between him and the defender and puts it up with the other hand.
Here comes James. Finds Wade. Wade on the drive. The runner high off the glass. A beauty.
He does that better than anyone. And we know that when he comes down that left side, he's going to play that glass.
Wade Euro stepping through the lane for the score. What a beautiful play by Dwyane Wade. Wade has 7.
Wade sees a little gap, gets into the paint, and scores. Miami killed Brooklyn in the paint in that first game, outscoring them 52-28.
Wade, the stutter dribble. Floater in the lane, rolls around and drops in. And it's a 7-point lead. 10 straight points now by the Heat. An 11-point turnaround here in the fourth quarter. And the crowd anxiously get on their feet to try to cheer on their Pacers.
Wade loves, once he gets in the painted area, he has so many moves.
Chalmers takes the ball away on the steal. LeBron for Dwyane.
That's what you come to see right here. That's why you tune in. That's why you come to the arena. Cannot take your eyes off the Miami Heat. They're so exciting to watch.
Here's Wade against Green. Euro step. Basket. And a foul.
Wow. Dwyane Wade went to the middle, used the Euro step to go to the baseline, and then used the left hand to get it over Plumlee, who came over to block it.
Allen, Wade, easy. The other way. Wade sailing in. Here this afternoon from Miami. Wade off the dribble and the finish. Keep using the word spry. He really has looked spry in recent weeks.
The Heat 6 of 8 and Wade banks it in. It's back to a 10-point lead and a chance to make it 11. He'll go to the free throw line.
Here's Wade. Yes, and it counts. So Wade will go to the line. He now has 20 points. Foul is called on Murray.
Stripped by Wade. Good hands. 5 Chicago turnovers. Wade to the basket and 1.
And it was a great two-way play by Wade to strip, get out ahead, and finish. And Mike, that soft foul by Tony Snell will drive a head coach like Thibodeau crazy.
Wade, another nice crossover. Spin, falling away at the buzzer. What a second period for Dwyane Wade. And he deadlocks the game here at half. Wade with 11 of his 13 points in the period.
Here's Dwyane Wade, and he spins right back to the end line and lays it up and through. Nice move by D.Wade.
Wade, nice feed. Bosh with the right hand and a foul. Beautiful pass from Dwyane Wade for his 6th assist and a 25-point night for Bosh.
Broken up and intercepted by LeBron James. The bounce for Wade. Back to LeBron. Oh my. Now the Heat putting their championship stamp on the first 4 minutes of this game. Wade on the catch. Off the glass for LeBron.
Wow. That's what they do. 10-1 run for the Heat. That was
An all-star game highlight right there.
Wade able to loft it over Bogut.
Wade on anybody's a mismatch.
Second score in a row for Dwyane Wade.
Wade hits again. 8 of 10 from the field, and the Heat back within 3.
Dwyane Wade has been responsible for 18 of the Heat's last 20 points.
Dwyane Wade. Oh my. Good as gold here in the fourth quarter. Wade has 22 points.
Great look by Douglas Roberts and a better block.
Dwyane Wade comes in for the rejection. Scola, nice little fake. Drives, blocked by Wade.
Ron Butler. Wade with a block on Udo.
And Eric, the Heat are so much better defensively than they were a year ago right near the end of the preseason.
Scola across the lane, knocked away by Wade. Cole back to Wade for the layup. 4-point game.
That's vintage Dwyane Wade right there. Speed and quickness in the open court.
Side step and finish.
Goes right past Stevenson. And some oohs from the Heat fans here in Miami.
Can't connect on that. He's 0 for 4.
Wade drives and finishes. You know, we make such a big deal of LeBron James's high field goal percentage, and rightfully so. Wade, as you saw moments ago, he's shooting 55% from the field.
This year, Dwyane Wade with a clear path.
Dwyane Wade with a block shot. How's that for a welcome back? That's even better.
Starts off with a block and a dunk, and LeBron was very conscious of getting Wade that basket.
What a terrific start to the ball game. A block by Dwyane Wade and a dunk by Dwyane Wade. Blocked by the Birdman. And here comes Dwyane. Cole to his left. Euro step for the score. What a play by Wade, plus a foul.
He and LeBron in the open court, almost unstoppable.
And he hits it to end the third quarter. A 10-point quarter for Dwyane Wade and a 4-point lead for the Heat heading into the fourth quarter. Up from the deflection off the official with an easy dunk by himself.
Yeah, the ball hits the official and he's in bounds. It's a live ball. That ball was headed out of bounds.
Wade's second steal of the game.
Oh, bad pass.
Wade gets up there in the lane, and he'll finish.
Bad pass, good hand. Every year, Dwyane Wade is in the top 10 in steals. And he took that off the dribble and made the deflection.
Big games on their way to the championship. Wade counted and won. Wade with 8 points brings the Heat within 5.
One thing I've learned you don't mess with greatness. Lance Stephenson's comments before this series about Dwyane Wade, you better believe he has a chip on his shoulder.
Wade. And a foul. Douglas Roberts, it's almost like he was hesitating. Should I just whack him and stop the layup? He got caught in between. And the worst possible scenario for Charlotte.
Streaky shooter and very emotional type guy, and that looked good, yeah. D.Wade got a good look at the basket on that foul. It's amazing that he's been in the league 11 years, and the defenders still can't keep their feet on it.
Wade draws the foul, and he puts it in. Off 1 foot, the right foot, too. A difficult shot and a chance for a 3-point play.
The 3 doesn't go. Terrence has his family in town. As Wade sweeps right to the hole, he lays it up and through.
That's nasty. I mean, that's just going right at the heart of the defender and trying to rip the guy's heart out.
Wade plays it off the board and lays it in.
You know what they should be chanting right now? Underrated. Dwyane Wade now is so underrated for just how good he is.
Wade goes right at Lynn.
Wade into the paint. Gorgeous move. Wade gets in and gets a gorgeous bucket.
Yeah, that was all set up by Roger Mason Jr. coming off screen. Dwyane Wade noticed it. It opened up the floodgate, so to speak, and he got to the rim.
And they're down 105-87. Thornton with a steal. Wade stole it back and saved it in. What a great play.
Man.
Here comes Dwyane. And the foul. And then that could be the one.
This is why you watch every night. Something exciting happens. D.Wade put on a show right now. Great steal. Wow.
With ease. The Miami Heat 61-43 and a timeout taken.
Nicely done by Dwyane Wade. His first score of his 32-point first quarter for the Heat. They have 50 points on the board with 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Euro step for Dwyane Wade. That was pretty.
Well, it helps that the guy that replaced him, James Jones, has scored 12 points on 4 threes.
He's made 5 of his 6 shots.
Wade, difficult shot. That's good, and one. Couple of the NBA's best with some impressive makes.
Dwyane Wade looks very, very sharp.
2 seconds. Wade at the buzzer puts it in. And Wade, who struggled to start, able to knock it down.
We're down to 2 seconds. Oh, he turned a tough possession into his only score of the first quarter.
And here comes Wade. Oh, and a deft move and a crusher. How about that one?
And if a guy's going to continue to play offense, why can't you continue to play defense?
Wade continues to go to the basket. Lead back up to 19. Stevenson falling away. Barely grazes the rim. Wade ahead of the pack. 3-point game.
And nobody protecting back. That was on George Hill. The minute that Lance Stevenson gets in the paint and goes up to shoot that shot, you got to get people back.
Timeout, Indiana. A 20-second timeout.
In the second half. Oh, man. In the third quarter, by the way. What a dunk by LeBron.
Gives the Heat a 7-0 run. Dwyane Wade looked to his left like he was going to throw it to a teammate on the perimeter and threw a perfect pass to LeBron.
15 points for LeBron.
Wade finds James!
Grab that and put it under your Christmas tree.
Well, the problem is Miami leads the NBA in forced turnovers.
Wade looking for the return to LeBron. Off the window and down.
They should just stop the game right now and let everyone watch the replay. I've never seen that. Offhand.
Off the window, yeah.
No, off the window I've seen, but never with the offhand.
Here's Wade on the attack. Got the foul on Zhang and finished.
That's what Coach Bolster wants. Push the ball every chance you get, especially the guys off the bench.
Deflected by Wade. Dives on the floor. Slow to get up, now joins everybody in the front court. Gets the foul, banks it in, and one. A chance to tie the game.
First to the floor, beats into the loose ball, and then is rewarded by driving it, getting the benefit of a good call, and the bank.
Winding down to 3, and a steal. Wade takes it away, and Charlotte might have just given it away, and that'll do it. So the Miami Heat survive.
Stolen by Wade. This is Cole, and that's good. Plus a foul. Knocking off some Rass. There's Wade with a steal. A 2-on-1 break with a trailer. Trailer not needed. Allen with a throwdown and a foul.
If you see what Dwyane Wade did on that play, he looked back at Birdman running the floor, and I think the defenders thought he was going to throw it to the trailer. The Heat do this a lot. Good passes look off the pass.
It's Wade off the window.
Having a terrific first half. He's got 9 points. He's made all 3 of his free throws.
Wade and a foul. The Pacers, they got back, but they weren't really ready defensively, and Wade took advantage.
Steal by Wade, driving with Oladipo and scoring. He got 10 unanswered points and a steal from Wade.
Anderson kept that ball down near his waist. Volvo run now.
A 12-0 and Tony averaging almost 12 steals a game. And blocked by Wade. That's enough.
Walters that time tried to change the pace, but Wade got the block anyway.
Gooden on the pick and roll. Blocked by Dwyane Wade.
Oh my.
He went through the clouds to send it back.
Livingston shot won't go. Blocked by Wade. Blatch was going to tip it in, and Wade knocked it away.
Now, Mike, that was sensational because that ball was going to be tipped in easily.
Rebound tap by Marshall. LeBron way up to Wade for the jam. Dwyane Wade with a throwdown.
Wade on the drive, goes right at Hibbert. Pretty move from Dwyane Wade. Wade, not a three-point shooter. And hits on the scoop. Wisely passed up the long-range shot. Miami up by 1.
Speaking of a holiday parade, Dwyane Wade just had a one-man parade for the full court 4 a.m. slam dunk. He has 19 points.
And a monster dunk by Dwyane Wade.
A guy with bad knees. Roy Hibbert tried to make a play for him, but neither one of them could get to Dwyane Wade in time.
Wade goes right up and throws it down. George with his 3rd foul. Couldn't get involved there defensively.
Wade with a zigzag and a score.
Oh, he's so good at that, isn't he?
25 for Dwyane Wade. He lead by 8.
That Euro step.
Beautiful pass ahead to Wade. Wade able to get it to go. He thought he was hit as well. Wade, by the way, says he feels so much healthier at this point than he did last year at this time when he had all the right knee problems. Wade drives and finishes. Well, that was a burst.
I'm telling you, they got to have a top 10 tonight just on this game.
Wade on the finish. Chalmers lobs it in. Beautiful pass to Wade.
LeBron, the alley-oop, and a great pass for Wade.
The lob for Wade. He crushed it. And LeBron James put it right on the window.
Right over here, we could see it perfectly. Dwyane came from the right wing, made a dash to the rim. Both he and LeBron made eye contact before he even started the run.
Wade, the crossover to the basket. Beautiful move from Dwyane Wade. Now 7 of 10 from the field.
And a real strong finish. I'm amazed at how good he looks coming back.
Wade using Haslam. Up and in. Those two have been playing together their entire pro careers and have such a good feel for each other.
The game is too easy right now for Dwyane Wade. If you're Indiana, you got to find a way to make him uncomfortable.
He's been absolutely dominant.
Dwyane Wade. Hello.
And a timeout by Charlotte.
A strip by James. One man to beat. It's George. Goes inside. Sidestep. Misses. But Wade right there on the follow. And the Heat go up by 5. Timeout, Indiana.
Wade, over the course of his career in the NBA, has been a big-time scorer in the playoffs.
Sees one guy and it's, can I have this dance? The spin move and the easy use of the glass.
Wide open lane for Wade.
How can that happen if you're Kevin Durant? You'd rather him dish the ball out to Shane Battier on the left side.
Wade, hop step, high over Mahimi, bounce, and somehow it goes in.
What a shot. How high that ball arced.
Wade is 5 of 6 from the field.
That is the touch of a great, great score.
Goes right at him with the Euro step and score.
That's the old Dwyane Wade.
13 points for Wade.
Wade with the jam from Bosch.
Dwyane Wade has taken over this basketball game, but it's not foreign to him. We've seen his work before.
Bounce passed away for an open dunk. And that makes it an 8-point game, equaling the largest lead with 21.6 remaining. And many of the Pacer fans now head for the exits. What a gorgeous pass from James.
The Euro step and the score. Dwyane Wade. And the foul. Andre Miller getting Wade right on the left shoulder to pick up the foul. First foul on Andre Miller. Wade's bucket gives the Heat a 1-point lead.
Here's a steal by Wade. Jones, the slip and the drive. What a play by Wade.
That's vintage Dwyane Wade right there. That is Dwyane Wade at his finest.
Chalmers to Wade. Mario Chalmers really dishing it well, and he set up James and Wade so far.
Now James, Wade up ahead, great pass, great finish!
Just like that, we talked about the fact that they had done the job taking care of the basketball. And look just how quickly that he can hit you in the open floor.
Nice fake by Wade. Oh, beautiful play from Dwyane Wade. Talk about somebody being healthy this year that wasn't last year. Wade has been magnificent in recent playoff games.
Putting on a clinic early on. How about this dream move? Sells it, Duncan flies by, and the easy lay-in.
Bosch for 3 in the win. Yes! Yes! He did it! He did it! Half a second left. Bosch with a 3 puts the Heat on 1. A mighty kaboom here in Portland.
How about the behind-the-back pass from Dwyane Wade? Well, there's still 0.5 of a second left. He's got to gather themselves and make one defensive stop here. Wow.
Wade down low. Green draws the foul. Wade flips it up and in. Danny Green's 3rd foul. And Wade with a good start for Miami to begin the 3rd. Wade puts a move on Hardaway. Beautiful fake. It counts for the foul. What a Hardaway going for that Dwyane Wade pump fake. Dwyane Wade has done that to a couple hundred people probably at this point.
The dancing Wade, the defending Redick.
Foul called on Redick. And Wade is putting on a show.
And Kev, this is the old vintage Dwyane Wade. You talk about dancing with the stars right here.
Great move by Wade and the foul.
Oh my. Great spin move inside. Then he had to evade a big baby coming over to help. Watch this again. Oh man, that was terrific.
Wade with 19 points tonight. Hangs in the air, hits the shot, and will go to the line. Acrobatic, outstanding play by Wade.
Oh boy.
And the Heat piling up points in the paint.
It's been the Dwyane Wade show the last minute and a half.
Wade, it opens wide for Wade. What a dunk! Wow! Just his 5th dunk of the year. He's been saving that one up.
I guess he had a pretty good week working out. Oh man.
Oh, it counts as a foul. Wade able to go glass, took the push, and he'll head to the line. But there's been success with the combo of Bosch and the Birdman. Spectacular move from Wade there.
Wade to the basket. Over Hibbert and a foul.
Wade, another dunk. How about that? 4 dunks on the season and then 2 thunder slams in a row for Dwyane Wade.
Whatever he did this week, do it again next week. Working out.
And here comes Cole. He'd have numbers. Wade with a dunk. Oh, a hard landing and the Portland foul.
Eric, you know what made that play? Beasley running so hard on the right side, they had to defend him. And Cole made a good decision there. He did not have a good angle to get the ball to Beasley. He waited for Wade to trail the play. D.Wade's just resting a little bit, I think.
Let's take a look at this. Dwyane Wade definitely shaken up. That was a vicious fall. Dwyane, oh my! An emphatic jam with both hands for Dwyane. That's his 2nd dunk. He has 13 first-half points.
We go the other way. Cole. Wade.
How about the pick there by the Birdman, Chris Anderson? And all this being done with LeBron James resting on the bench.
Let's see how it unfolds. Wade has a land and dunks it through to tie the game at 105 with 26 seconds left. Timeout, Portland.
Wow.
Dwyane Wade, who has struggled for most of the night, with an emphatic slam dunk to even the game at 105.
That was pretty good defense. Watch this again. Allen's going to clear out the right side. He set a screen, and if Dwyane didn't dunk that ball, it might have gotten blocked.